was a time you were painting sa Amerika.
Marami akong ginawa. Especially with the interdesigners.
Do you get more inspiration sa Amerika?
No, well, may konting economic side yan. If I'm gonna paint here for the next 12 months, yung kikitain mo sa Amerika, 4 months lang. Economy, di ba? What is very expensive here is tama lang,
So,
reasonable.
You do not have one international rate.
Iba.
The rate in Manila
No,
is
no,
different
no,
sa Amerika.
no. You have to pay the taxes.
Where?
Sa
Here
Amerika,
or America?
ang laki. Almost 28%.
Wow.
Oo, so basically, nag-a-adjust. So right now, I'm going July sa New York. I have a clientele there na, you remember knows, medyo recession ng Amerika ngayon. So they cannot afford my age. I'm 54. So yung rate ko doon is times 5, times 6, yung same age as mine. Eh sa US naman, usually when they furnish yung mga buildings, let's say for multinational companies, they don't, as long as the budget nandun, the interior designer likes the effect or likes the paintings, go sila.
I call him Maestro, no? Maestro.
Uh-huh.
Maestro Ivan. But what I noticed you're not just into paintings. Nga. When we met, diba? We met through cigars and then
Yes.
limousines, and he's the complete. Now, what is this? And then now you've been riding
Matagal
intensely.
na.
Oh.
No, grade school pa lang, I ride motocross pa because my father rides motorcycle. In fact, my father, I think, late 80s, naging presidente pa nung CSAP, yung racing association dito. So I was involved, especially every weekend sa motorcycle riding. Trail, yan. With remember, Butch Chase, yan. No, kasi yung Harley Davidson, medyo pang senior na yan eh. Senior moment na yan. Mabagal lang. Unlike yung experience ko with the Ducati, masyadong pambata yun.
Why naman limos?
Well,
What is this thing about
I like cars. So
Although
basically,
lately, I love your Bentley.
pero
now
you know, the cars na yung mga ganyan,
They come and go.
no, it's not practical right now with the traffic. You can only bring those cars mga midnight or, weekends. Weekday, you cannot drive. Pagka nasa EDSA ka na traffic ka, hindi ka maganda tingnan.
I noticed nga na for you can of course afford all of these cars and you can afford a driver, but ayaw mo, no?
I have a bad experience with drivers. Kasi parang yung buhay mo hawak nila eh. Kahit na healthy ka, you go check up. Kung hindi magaling mag-driver, ma-aksidente ka. There's a lot of incident like the Hermosos going up the Baguio, yung Jaguar niya umikot. All of them died because of the fault ng driver. So, unless yung driver mo talaga magaling, di ba? Kaya if ever I'll get a driver, kukunin ko yung taxi driver. Magaling yun. Di ba?
Okay, but you also live life on the edge, I noticed eh. Di ba?
Marami.
Tapos wala ka pang, pag kumakain tayo, walang bawal sa'yo.
Wala, hindi na pwede. Diet na nga ako eh. Dami kong diet. No.
And I love it that you went back to your lion's mane now. And when we met again, nagpagupit ka. Iba yung...
Hindi, kasi at that time, kay bankero. Joke lang.
Okay, now let's shift to what everybody is talking about lately in the art, in my collector friends. They're after your Platinum series. Talk to me about Platinum, and meron pa bang other series? BMW.
During the late 90s, early 2000, because sponsor ako ng BMW with Jimboy Alvarez that time. We started. So, it's in my Facebook actually. So, I did BMW series, yung blue, silver, black. Yung color nila ng BMW emblem. And then, of course, the Metalscape. I started with Metalscape. Then, I did paintings for Betty C. Hamilo Coast. Yung sa, the one in Batangas, yung resort ng sea. Yung titles ko direct, basically, it's relevant to my painting. Ayoko ng mga...
This is practically like a commissioned work?
Yes. And then, I did Serendra series for architect Anton Mendoza. Anton Gonzalez Mendoza. So, I did Serendra. So, basically, I direct yung title ko with my painting is relevant dun sa painting ko. Hindi ayoko na masyadong mga highfalutin na palalim-lalim na when they ask, the collector ask you, so what's the meaning of that? Ano? It you cannot explain. So ang hirap. So ako basically very simple lang, very straightforward, related to my painting. Let's say, usually the one who commissioned me, inaano ko yung title with them. Like Serendra with Ayala Land, and then Hamilo Coast with Betty C. Dun sa Batangas, something like that.
The last one nga we sold to this friend of mine, ang lamig tignan eh. No?
Oo, para siyang ano.
That's
Platinum.
platinum. Oh, that's why she got it, no?
Oo, lately lang yun. But actually, yung platinum ko medyo matagal na yon. I did the one for Hyatt. Hyatt before sa Pedro Hill, Manila. May platinum ako doon. Yan yung unang series ko ng platinum. That was mga early 2000. And then, it's because of Buji Layug. He did the interior of Hyatt. So, I was commissioned to do the work. I remember Hong Kong pa yung katransaction namin noon that time.
Do you know that now, parang it's a must parang to these business friends of mine that have successful businesses, ang nangyayari, parang kung wala kang Acuña sa opisina mo, you haven't reached, you haven't made it.
Yeah.
Kasi most of the W buildings in BGC.
Yeah, I have. Kasi one of my biggest collectors is Mr. Cesar V. Senior. So, I think they have 4 or 5 buildings, no? But, basically right now, Direk, when it comes to pricing and then sa marketing, my prices are realistic. I'm 54 years old. My price is realistic. And gradual lang yung appreciation. Alam mo naman what's happening now with the art scene, di ba? They call the art mafia. Hina-hype nila yung painting, pero after all, wala pa lang laman and value yung painting. Tsaka yung painting ko nasasanla. Dalawang bangko, tsaka yung lately yung pawn shop. 'Di ba? Oo, 'di ba? So, actually, I don't wanna mention names, but sinanla yung painting ko sa isang casino. Isang, parang ang tawag doon, nag-finance. So, tinanggap. Oo. And because of that, well, nagalit ako sa taong yon. I don't want to mention the name, but in the long run, I met these people. Oo, actually, na-meet ko si Mega World doon. I met Kevin Tan because of that. They commission me mga works niya from their personal houses, condo to buildings.
Okay, I'm gonna touch on something quite controversial. Kasi nga, ang maganda sa'yo, Maestro, you're not just an artist who makes these commission works and paintings when you get the inspiration, but you are also an epic art collector because you have the masters.
Okay. Well, we have yung personal collection. You know man, I have a lot of old rich friends, Novopur. So, the time, 80s, my mother's a preschool in South Forbes. So, kilala ko yung mga taong to. So, you know naman, before, yung may pera, ngayon walang pera. And remember, the one who has the old masters, old rich. Wala namang Novo rich na may old master. But remember, this is like more than 100 years ago. So, I know most of them. Sadly, kasi hindi sila mo magtrabaho eh. Nakamana lang eh. Diba? Spoiled sila eh. So, I know most of them. And most of them, I don't want to mention names, but most of them is street and boulevards ang mga last name nila.
Siguro para safe ikaw na mag-mention ng notable classics that you
my wife has a cousin named Rene de la Riva Quebec. He has a lot of collection. I became close to him early 90s. So, he used to own Tower Hotel. So, at that time, they have house in Pasay, Old Pasay, Luvina. So, most of the items na napunta sa akin. So, he collects paintings. Marami. Even classic furnitures. Even the 50s, Charles Aim, yung mga... Remember, my classmate in UP, batch 80s, no? Si Kim Atienza, bought a lot of my modern classics. And then, yung friend niya, si Rico Ocampo, in North Forbes, bought Ganda. Mura ko lang binenta that time.
But can you mention naman,
Late
sino mga
90s.
masters itong meron ka?
Well, I have yung rare, yung Telesforo Sokgang. I have yung Lorenzo Guerrero. I have Antonio Melantic. I have Mariano Asuncion. These are the paintings na parang status symbol sa collector. Because direct, even if you have the money, where will you buy it? And mostly, lahat ng meron nun is like Mr. Butch Campos Yao, Manuel Agustines, Paulino Queso, talagang old collectors to. And they have the money, they won't sell it. Talagang ino-hoard nila yan.
Talk about your, I was lucky enough to see your Chinese bronze.
Well, a lot of collection of those pieces. But going back to the painting, I like the old painting world because authentication niya is through technology. To use that's the gun ray. Parang infrared. To check to check kung tama yung pigments na nandun. Period correct. Remember, most of yung 100-year-old painting, it's not canvas, it's linen. So doon pa lang sa linen, talo na. Kahit na yung forger magaling mag-copy ng colors and yung faces, figures, pagdating niya sa materials, pag hindi period correct, it's a fake. It's like saying si Juan Luna nasa Nokia or driving a Ferrari. Kaya, di ba, that time wala pang Ferrari. So nakakartela dapat siya, di ba? So that's why I like old paintings. Kasi nobody can say na this is the real thing or not because you have to use the machine.
Do we have very good fake?
There's a lot. Actually, I know the Juan Lunas during the early 60s, 70s, marami na ng forger yan. But they cannot beat yung materials. 'Di ba? It's like yung 1930s na Bugatti. Pagbukas mo ng makina, Toyota nakalagay. Kasi nasira na yung, 'di ba? So basically, mas gusto ko collect yung old masters kasi 100% you can check it if it's the real thing.
So pag na-publish natin, you also
Kasi right now there's a lot of in the art world, there's a lot of auction houses and galleries na nagsasabi sila yung authority dito, sila yung authority dyan. Diba? But lahat naman sila nagsisiraan at the same time. Diba? Puro gano'n sila, puro gano'n. Diba?
That's why naging bad boy ka daw. Ba't ka daw naging bad boy? Yan.
Well, I proved them wrong. Diba? Oo. Kung gusto nila, pwedeng court. Let's go to court. Or the other way around. Mas gusto ko yun, shortcut.
Right. Okay. Last now, we're nearing the end of the interview. Thank you for having us. No? So, it may sound corny, but people need to know, where are you heading? I hear you.
No, I'm putting up my museum somewhere here in Quezon City. So, yeah.
Sekreto pa yun.
Ay, wala pa. Kailangan gawin na muna natin. Kasi mahirap yung easily said and done. Gawin muna. Gagawin ko muna, then I will say.
So that's something we can expect
Yes.
from Ivan, Maestro Ivan.
Yeah. Doon, direct, pwede yung widor mo. And then, yung pwede tayong every weekend, yung classic car. Kasi malaking parking niya. It's almost 1 hectare. Almost 1 hectare. Diba? Tsaka maganda siya sa center ng Quezon City.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much, Maestro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys,
Thank
we are so honored. We're so na-feature natin. Very good friend of mine, si Maestro Ivan Acuña.